What up? It is Misha here, back at it again with another video. Do me a favor, like and subscribe, and I'm going to share with y'all some things that I wish I knew before I started my debt-free journey. We're going to start with number one. Number one, I wish I knew that it was more of a mindset change than it was anything else, right? Everyone knows the formula to getting out of debt. Make more money,
spend less money,
and focus on spending your debt. But obviously it's not that simple. It comes with the mindset change in which you start looking at your relationship with money different, as well as you gain a new discipline that you might not have had before. So the best thing to help with the mindset change is definitely to read books related to personal finance, to watch videos of other people who are now debt-free as something that can motivate you, and listen to podcasts where personal finance experts are giving advice to other people, because those things are super helpful and they help to keep you motivated. And then last but not least, child, get you some affirmations and a good crew, and y'all be in there together, because you get farther when you're with like-minded people than if you're by yourself. Number two, do's. I wish I knew that there would be haters. I didn't think that there would be people who were hating, and maybe they weren't hating in the traditional way, like, oh, you're not gonna do it. But people, will give their 2 cents, like, oh, but you never go out anymore. Like, you only have one life. You could die tomorrow and still have debt. Like, just enjoy it. Or,
well, student debt is something that's just always going to be there. Like, why are you worried about paying it off right now? Like, have fun, you're young, enjoy it.
So that type of stuff will definitely get in your head. And I had one friend who was like, you never like spending money. First of all, that's a fact. But second of all, I spend money on things that I value. So going out, getting a whole bunch of drinks that are overpriced, being around people who want to grab on you and touch on you. No, you're right. I don't want to spend money on things I don't value. You're absolutely right. And that is okay. So definitely be prepared for people who have their 2 cents, and you need to be strong in your position. Otherwise, you could get tripped up. I don't know why I did that. I was like, ooh, trying to cross somebody. Clearly, I was a cheerleader and not playing on the basketball court. But anyway, you might get tripped up and start second guessing yourself, and then start making silly decisions and spending money just because
you worked hard for it.
Number 3, your budget is super important, especially when you are trying to get out of debt. I knew that the budget was important, but there were some times where I kind of slacked a little bit, and then I ended up spending extra money on stuff that was just really unnecessary. So your budget is sacred. Definitely create some type of ritual. For me, I love to play music. I love to light a candle, to have some tea or wine, because I'm grown and that's my business. And just set the mood. Budget time is my favorite time of the month. I do it twice, bi-weekly per paycheck. And it is really my favorite time because I get to relax. I know that this is a structured time that is scheduled, that is just for me. And I get to, love up on myself and see my money making moves or whatever, and be geeked and gassed up because your girl is doing the damn thing. Number 4. I hope this is 4, because if it's not 4, I'm gonna be so tight when I go back to edit this. Oh my goodness. You can still enjoy life on a budget. I think at first I was so strict and focused that I was cutting out everything and not enjoying the things that make me me or that make me happy. You wanna make this debt-free journey digestible, and the way to do that is to still enjoy the things that you love to do. Just find different alternatives or way to do it at a cheaper price. So for example, when it was nice outside, I would go outside and run instead of paying $160 a month for my gym membership. Yes sis, it was like that. That's how I was spending money. Exactly. Instead of going out all the time, why don't you have a game night with you and your friends where people bring over board games? You go to the store to buy your wine or your wings or whatever y'all meat eaters eat. I don't know. I just came up with that. Or your vegan tacos, right? There's so many things that you can do for a cheaper price at home. Call over the homies, have a good time, stay in, it's lit. What else? There are so many different things that you can flip, change, and rearrange, that you can still have fun and enjoy life. Just do it on a budget. If you want to, let's say, go out of town with your homies, that's cool. Just budget for it and cash flow it, meaning make sure that you have enough cash to sustain yourself for what you want to do. We want to have some type of enjoyment in this process. Otherwise, your brain is
You're gonna be like, oh, budget, oh, debt free, oh, this is miserable.
and you don't want that, because at the end of the day, money is emotional, and you want to have a good emotion when you think about money and hustling and doing everything you need to do to be on and popping and be debt free. Like, get a side hustle or any additional income as soon as possible. For me, I waited a little bit, slacked a little bit, and honestly, the sooner you get a side hustle, the easier it will be. Honestly, you can't budget your way to wealth if you don't have a high paying salary or a high paying job. So the only way to do that is to increase your income. And yes, that sounds so much easier than it actually is. However, go through an assessment of your skill set or your certifications or your qualifications and think about what jobs or side hustles can align to that. That can be a part-time job. If you love to read books, see if you can get a part-time job at a library. Granted, right now things are different, but hopefully this video will be timeless. If you live in a popular city and you have a bike, think about doing Uber Eats via Uber Bike or whatever it's called that way. Become a delivery person. That way you get your cardio and you get some extra money or coins. Bam. If you're a good writer, you can take on some freelance work. You can take on some writing work. If you have a wonderful voice that's animated, you can get money to read audiobooks aloud. There are so many different opportunities in the years that we live in right now with technology that you can find a side hustle. You just have to be very intentional about your thoughts and what you're good at doing, what your natural talents are, what your qualifications are, and what you like doing. Like, this is a side hustle. This is something that can be fun. It doesn't have to be necessarily related to your profession. I personally, all my side hustles were related to teaching or education in some way, just because that was my mood, that was my ministry, that was my energy. However, now that I'm out of baby step 2, I am looking at more passive forms of income to bring in more money, because working extra jobs, you will be tired. I'm not even gonna hold you. You will be tired, but when you see that money hit your account, is tired where, sis? Who's tired? We're not tired. We're tired of being in debt. We're tired of owing somebody something.
What you thought?
Yeah. And number 6. There are so many things that you can do to reduce your cost of your non-varied expenses, so to speak. So really call your car insurance companies if you have car insurance to see if you can get a lower rate or shop around. Call your phone company, see what options they have. There may be things that you can add or take off that could lower the cost or make things make more sense. Call your cable and internet providers, shop around, see what other things are out there that can make things more affordable. And these are things that you can do with anything, even a credit card. I called my credit card company and asked them for my interest back. And guess what? They gave me my interest back, almost $400. They credited back to my account, which helped me get out of debt even faster. So really look at your non-varied expenses and see what can be done to make things a little bit more affordable and free up more cash so that you can pay off debt. Now with that means you're gonna have to talk to people. So put on your professional, hello, hi, I'm calling because voice to get things on and popping, and know that most times you're gonna have to, may I speak to your supervisor, please? Because I don't understand how your competitors are doing this, but you guys aren't. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that link in there, but yes. So those are the 6 things that I wish I knew before I got into this to kind of mentally prepare myself for this journey. And also just 6 tricks that you can think of as you start or while you're in your journey to paying off debt. So peace, 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 peace. In the meantime, in between time, stay blessed and stick to your budget the best way how. Thanks for spending time with me. And also the lashes, right? These are mine. Yes, this is all a part of my passive income. So I'm trying different things out to see what's on and poppin'. So y'all get a preview first. And I'm doing a whole nother entrepreneurship video or videos series that I'm editing together. So be on the lookout for that. Sis, bro, fam, inclusivity. All right, y'all. Again, peace, peace, peace. Love y'all. Thanks for spending time with me.